Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode on the Reloaded SMP. We are in the shopping district or Reloaded City, and I am here mainly to try and get myself a number of enchantments onto some of my new tools. So in the last episode we got ourselves a whole stack of armor which was gifted to us after... well, I think it was gifted to us for no reason, I don't really remember, but that was quite nice indeed. So, what I want to do today is at least get mending on these two things, because as you can see, they're a little bit broken. So, we need to get mending on those things at pronto, but we also want to try and get ourselves a pickaxe that's got fortune, so we can start mining out some more of the ores at fortune levels. Now, there's a couple of shops that I could purchase these from. I'm just trying to get my bearings where they went, and we're going to be exploring those options today. So let's just have a look. Now, one of our first options is this mansion over here, which does sell books, along with, I think it is that shop up there. Now, I'm pretty sure these two sell at the same price, so we'll have to have a look. So if we just have a look up here, and I think the shop entrance is really up here, so we come up here, and it is 1 diamond for each or 2 diamonds for 3. So let's just go quickly check out the other shop. And this other shop also has a 1 book for 1 diamond or 2 for 3, which is exactly the same price as the other one. I gotta say, I think I do like the look of the mansion much better, so if I do need books, I probably would purchase there, to be honest. But there is actually another option that we can look at, and it is this one right over here. So if we just quickly look in here, we can see there are all sorts of tools fully enchanted, although I'm not quite sure I can afford it. So 10 diamonds for a pickaxe. So if we go at these prices, that would be 6 diamonds for the price of 4 books, which is what we need to get these ones, and that would be another 3 to get the pickaxe. So that would be 9 diamonds. That's the cost of diamonds. That is not bad a deal. And yet there's one more option we can take. Let's just quickly head over this way. And Winlocks has very kindly showed me the XP farm. So this is the first time I'm using a gold farm, because you can't really get those in Bedrock for some reason. But anyway, all we have to do is shoot any of the piglins, but not the ones there, or there, or there, or there. But any of the ones, and they'll just fall in these things. From the looks, take fall damage, I think, and then die, and then we just have to sit here and take XP. Now, I did unfortunately break the anvil here, so we're going to have to try and replace that if we can. Although, do I have iron? Not enough, unfortunately. Or do I have enough? Iron blocks. 1, 2. No, I do not have enough. So that's a little bit sad. I'm going to have to figure out a way to replace that without having to go all the way back and all the way forth. So yeah, but other than that, we are rolling in the XP, and we should be able to get ourselves fully kitted out with a full set of gear, and we should be on our way. And half an hour to an hour or so of going back between the shopping district and the gold farm has netted me the 2 pickaxes that I need, which I've named my traditional names of Silky Claw and Fortune Claw, which thankfully have correlated and didn't quite check that. And of course my axe, which is going to be my main weapon. So if we head down into the mines, we can get ourselves firstly a whole stack of other things. And this isn't as quick as I thought it would be, but then I'm so used to using beacons and everything. Man, it's going to take a little while to get all back to that. But with at least these 2 tools now good to go, I should be able to start collecting all the things that I need for the base idea, which I still haven't worked out, which, yeah, we're going to have to work that out. And hopefully you enjoyed that little time-lapse. It's my first time playing around with the replay mod, and I think I did an okay job. I probably could do a lot better, and I'm hoping to improve my skills in that in the future. So hopefully you can look upon this as the first attempt, and in the future it'll be better. Now we do have a bit of a problem at the moment. You can see the timer in the bottom is showing at 16:28, and it just continues to do nothing. I'm moving about. The coordinates are not moving, and it is extremely laggy at the moment. So we may need to do a little bit of thinking and a little bit of waiting for the lag to actually go away before we continue to our next bit. So I'm not quite sure what I want, but I'm starting to get an idea of what I want in my city. So, or my base, I should say. So what I'm thinking is somewhere around here we're going to have a big town circle, or just a big circle was going to have a big temple kind of thing. And I didn't want to look at that, and we're just going to do something around that. I'm still not entirely sure yet, but it's either going to be a massive city with a stadium, kind of like Season 2, or Season 2 of Outlanders, that is, or we're going to do maybe a big circle thing, which I've done in multiple seasons, or something else. We do have the opportunity to join Windlocks in their medieval town, but I'm not entirely certain I want to do that, so we'll have to see. Now, I believe on this server we have been joined by both Char and Nutria from Outlanders, so at some point we may do some collabs with especially Char. I'm not so sure about Nutria, but we'll see what we can do with that. But while we figure out what we're still trying to do in our base, let's head over to the shopping district, because I think there's been a big development, or at least a little bit of a development happening over there. So we are, as you can probably see, now connected to the Nether, which is going to make this a lot easier to go back and forth to the Nether. And we already have a shopping district, and we already have a shop idea. We are going to be doing that in a future episode. Well, that took me 10 minutes just to get through the portal on my side and then through this portal, but I finally made it, and it is, of course, it's raining. But it looks like we have a few changes that happened since my first episode. We've got ourselves a lot of Shrek heads, I think they are, looking all over the place. We've got ourselves a command over here, which I will try. Set nice. I wonder what that does. It might take a little while for it to actually do anything, but we'll see. And most importantly, we've got this. The world is going to end. I do wonder what that means. I wonder if that means we're already ending the season, which I don't think so, because it's really like 2 or 2. It's like 2 weeks in, no, 3 weeks in, something like that. So what it could mean is we're going to be able to go to the end soon. Very nice, which would be very nice. I'm not really sure, but I guess we're going to find out very shortly. And unfortunately, I've picked my base is right over an end portal, or the end portal, so we might have a lot of visitors to our base, which might actually be a good thing. We may get a lot of tourists, which may actually give me an idea for my base. If we're going to have the end portal on top of in our base, we might as well turn it into a tourist destination. So we'll see what happens. It looks like we've got ourselves the map around here, and I'm not entirely sure what else there is, but there is something else I do want to do, and we're going to have to wait for a little bit more lag to finish off. So let's just wait for that, and hopefully it goes away soon. Now, all through all the last 3 seasons of Outlanders, we have been asked repeatedly by many Outlanders people to do a dance montage. So here I am doing the thing. This is a music disc that does go in this shop, so we're just going to have to reinsert it. And hopefully I can turn up the music. I'm just going to go into this and turn the music up a bit and do a dance montage. So enjoy. And there we go. Hopefully that was enjoyable. I've been exploring a little bit more, and I found a couple of more Easter eggs that have been popped up in the last little while in the server. Firstly, there's these little diamond deep slate ore mini blocks. That's a mouthful to say, but there's a lot of these scattered around. I think it's this area, and I think scattered around the thing as well. I'm not sure if that's going to be an event or something, but we'll see what happens. Now, I did explore this way a little bit, and this way a little bit, and got myself some food because I was desperately low. But it turns out there is this Shrek character going about. Now, he's got some slime and some rotten potato. I'm not really sure what that is, not really being familiar with Shrek and all. But I think I have been welcomed into the Shrek cult. I don't really know what that means or what I have to do. But it's going to be an interesting development to see what we're going to do with it, or what's going to happen with it. Hopefully I don't have to do anything too major. Well, we'll see what happens anyway. But if the Shrek cult needs me, I'm definitely available. And with me taking another 5 minutes to get back to base, I think I'll put the Shrek head in a position of prominence, which probably actually means not... Well, yeah, I think that's actually position of prominence for now. It will signal to everyone that I am in the cult, and I just got myself another Shrek head, I think. That may or may not be just lag, but we'll see how we go. If it does, I've got 2, and I might just get another one. We'll see. But I think that's going to end today's episode, so thank you very much for watching. The head disappeared. So it was lag. So thank you very much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.